So here I was done filming videos for the night. I'm off. On my off days, I try to film a couple of videos to post. I was off tonight, and I was done filming, made a couple of videos that are posted up. Until I was reading some more of my news stuff, the College Football Playoff Committee has announced the dumbest thing I have ever seen from a college football standpoint. These people, this committee, announced, and I quote, that if a team has too many COVID cases and they can't show up on the playoff semifinal games, that team will forfeit, and the other team, if they have players that can play, they don't have too many COVID cases, that team will move to the national championship game. That's ridiculous. That is horrible. You can't reschedule the game? What? You can't reschedule the game? It doesn't take that long to reschedule a game. And here's where it gets even worse. They said that if three of the four playoff teams have COVID issues and can't play, then the one team remaining will be named the national champion. What? What? I'm not freaking out because JT has COVID and I believe George Pickens tested positive, then negative. But I'm not freaking out. And I know what you're thinking. You wouldn't be freaking out if Georgia was that one team remaining and they won a natty. I would be so pissed off because, I mean, if we were given the national championship because the other three teams couldn't play, I'd be like, we didn't earn it. It don't feel good then. It don't. It don't. It wouldn't feel good. It would feel good if we had beaten Alabama and we were 13-0. Then I would actually be okay with it. But I don't want to end the year on a loss. I don't. I hate ending the year on a loss. Now, Alabama's offensive coordinator and offensive line coach have COVID. So I don't know how their players are dealing with it or if there's any players over there that got it. But, man, I heard that. And A&M chose to opt out. They chose it. I don't think they were forced to, but, man, golly. Forfeit? You can't even reschedule a game? You can't reschedule just one game? One? They play bowl games past the semifinal games. January the 1st, January the 2nd and 3rd's open. The 4th has the last bowl game. Then you can put them on the 5th and 6th. I mean, you got days ahead. You can put these games on. That is horse crap right there. That is horse pocky. That is horrible. That is garbage. This playoff committee is a joke already. They can't explain why they rank these teams the way they do. They can't. This committee chooses who they want to be in the top four, and because they tried so hard to get Ohio State in there. They tried their best. But Michigan said, no, we want to do it. But they tried. Ohio State is always force-fed into the top five every year. And last year they got their butt bejeebus beat out of them by Alabama in the Natty last year. And so they're constantly just being thrown in there because they want them to be in the top five. They choose the teams they want to be up there. Cincinnati went undefeated in 2 regular seasons now. So, I mean, they've earned it, man. I mean, they earned it. So, it's a miracle they got in. It's a miracle. But if Georgia ends up having a forfeit because of COVID, I'm done with this committee. I'm done with college football playoff. I will start advocating and bring back the BCS era because this is ridiculous. I am sick and tired of the committee. This committee is garbage. They can't explain the reasoning for the rankings. That's the number one red flag. They can't explain it. They just run around in circles explaining stuff and saying things that feel good and don't make no sense. Remember when Michigan State beat Michigan? Why was Michigan still ranked ahead of Michigan State? Can anybody explain that? No, nobody can. Then they said the head-to-head matters, but they had Oregon ahead of Ohio State when Oregon beat them. Don't matter. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But let's hope no teams have to forfeit. That would be awful. The only good team, only team I want to forfeit is Alabama.